How should one prepare for and celebrate their birthday?
When the Rebbe spoke about the mivtza of Yom Holedes, celebrating a birthday, there were two aspects to it. There was the old things, which have been the custom amongst Chassidim perhaps for generations, and especially, mostly in our generation, the time of the Frierdiker Rebbe, and especially in the beginning of the Rebbe's Nesius, which means the spiritual way that we use out our birthday. And then the additional idea, which was the addition that the Rebbe added in Tafshin Mem Ches in 1988, which is the celebration of the birthday. So first let's start with the holy things that one does, which that's been something which has been for many generations, the customs of Chassidim. And that also, the Rebbe put that together and put it as part of the Mivtza Yom Holedes, which is a man gets an aliyah the Shabbos before his birthday, or on his birthday itself, when it's on a Yom HaKriya, when it's on a day that we read the Torah, which means on the Shabbos before the birthday, one should get an aliyah regardless, even if the day of the birthday itself is also a day when the Torah is read. If the birthday itself is on a Monday or a Thursday or a Shabbos, or another day that the Torah is read, he should get an aliyah in addition on his birthday itself as well. On the birthday itself, one should chazar a maimer chassidus, which that could be done either on the birthday itself, or done on the Shabbos before or the Shabbos after the birthday, especially at the time of Shalosh Chodis, the time between Mincha and Ma'ariv, to chazar a maimer chassidus, or if it's someone who's not capable or not going to chazar maimer chassidus, at least to chazar something, to give over an idea of chassidus with a crowd of people, and especially in shul or with the family, etc., to add, to increase on the birthday itself in Torah, learning more Torah, and tefillah, and davening extra, which means davening more at length, preparing properly for davening, and saying at least one sefer of Tehillim, and in tzedakah, giving extra tzedakah on the birthday itself, or if it's on a Shabbos on Yom Tiv, or a Yom Tiv, then giving on the day before the Shabbos or Yom Tiv, to give an increase in tzedakah, to increase in Avas Yisrael, in having effect on another Jew, which is by doing mivtzoim, or the like, having extra effect on another Jew, and by increasing especially in the things which are connected to that day. In fact, the Rebbe spoke and told people when your birthday is on a Friday, you should say Shnayim Mikra V'echad Targum. You should be extra careful to be Mavir Sedra, to go over the Sedra 2 times Pasuk and 1 time Targum. Or on a Friday, a woman's birthday is on a Friday, to be extra careful in the idea and the mitzvah of lighting Shabbos candles, of giving tzedakah before lighting Shabbos candles, of influencing others. If it's a special day, my birthday, then I have to have a special increase in that idea which is connected to that specific day. There's also the increasing in as we said, in affecting, in having a pula, having an effect on another Jew, in a way of Avas Yisrael. The other things are also the Kapitel Tilim, which is the minhag that we say every year according to the year that we're in, which means when a person's, for example, 13 years old, then they say Kapitel Yudalid in Tilim. And to say the new Kapitel Tilim, which incidentally, on the birthday, we say only the new Kapitel Tilim. The old Kapitel Tilim, you finished it already. Some people have a thing, they say both Kapitel Tilim. The Rebbe once answered someone who asked, what's the connection to the old Kapitel? You want to say the old Kapitel, you could say it also, you could say whatever Tilim you want to say. But the main thing is the new Kapitel, to start saying the new Kapitel, but also to learn it with at least Rashi and perhaps one of the other commentaries, to learn the new Kapitel that's connected to the new year. And also to take a new achlata, a good resolution for adding and increasing in the coming year, just like on Rosh Hashanah. A birthday is a person's own personal Rosh Hashanah, which is why he increases in all those things. But in addition, the special additional thing that the Rebbe added is to make a special farbrengen with your family and friends, and to use it to thank Hashem for the fact that you came to a new year and the fact that you were put in this world in order to fulfill your mission. By this farbrengen dafka with simcha, with joy and avas Yisrael. And a physical farbrengen, the Rebbe one time mentioned birthday cake. But a physical farbrengen where you affect another Jew by the farbrengen, and in fact, if possible, to make a shechiyanu on a new fruit or a new garment, which is to thank Hashem and to show the excitement in the physical world, which, as we said, that's something which helps prepare for Mashiach by showing the excitement also in the physical world.